Today I'm here at the New Mexico State Capitol where thousands have gathered to talk about important issues within legislation, one of the biggest being the loss of physicians and malpractice. Instead of focusing on just enforcement, the city says park rangers are meant to be a resource. The goal is to solve problems early and create a safer, more welcoming environment in Las Cruces parks. Today I'm here at the Cineport 10 here in Las Cruces where filmmakers, actors, and fans gathered for a week of premieres, panels, and unforgettable moments. Whether you're here for the films, workshops, or just for fun, this festival is all about celebrating stories and the people who tell them. From playing small gigs here at NMSU to packing large crowds at top-tier jazz festivals, the Desert Stompers are proving that a student-led group can make a national impact.
What's going on over there, what?
Park Rangers Brian Perez and Joe Blada are 2 of 4 new park rangers making their daily rounds, patrolling parks across Las Cruces. Today, they're at Young Park.
Okay, all right.
They went through 5 weeks of law enforcement training as well as a 4-week field training program to get here. They say their role is focused on safety, education, and building trust with the community.
They got us here just to show the public that there's someone out here, just to be a deterrent for activity happening here.
Instead of focusing on just enforcement, the city says park rangers are meant to be a resource. The goal is to solve problems early and create a safer, more welcoming environment in Las Cruces parks.
Definitely. Even if we don't see them like right here, at least we know they're close enough by that if something happens, we can get them quicker than 911.
Rangers say building those connections with residents is one of their top priorities as the city continues efforts to improve safety and address crime plaguing local parks.
I think just talking to them. They see us out here, sometimes, especially the kids that might be looking at us scared, but I mean, just talking to them, just giving them stickers, just stuff like that. Just talking to the public, I think, builds a connection with law enforcement and the public.
City officials say they hope the program will encourage more families to return to local parks and feel safer in the community. GiAndrea Hernandez, News 22.
All of you so very much for coming today.
New Mexico has long faced challenges in healthcare access, particularly in rural areas, but now an increasing number of physicians are leaving the state or retiring early. They blame rising malpractice insurance claims and legal concerns. They say the current system is unsustainable.
I've been trying to hire somebody in my place for about the last 3 years to do sleep medicine in Las Cruces because I've become too old and I couldn't find anyone because of the fact we've been losing physicians for a long period of time.
According to the New Mexico Medical Society, the state has lost a significant number of healthcare providers over the last few years. The patient-to-provider ratio is about 1,500 to 1, making it hard for patients to find a primary care provider and the proper care they need. That forces patients to travel hours out of state for basic medical care. Today I'm here at the New Mexico State Capitol where thousands have gathered to talk about important issues within legislation, one of the biggest being the loss of physicians and malpractice. A busload of doctors came here to lobby for Senate Bill 176. If passed, it would reform medical malpractice law by capping attorney fees and change how the Patient Compensation Fund pays out patients. The Patient Compensation Fund is a state-run system that provides medical malpractice liability coverage. It also provides money to compensate injured patients and to recruit and retain physicians in New Mexico.
So is it a good system? No, it's not. However, we need to find a solution to this that not only is attractive to doctors, but also takes care of patients.
The current bill would prioritize patient needs and safety in New Mexico by redirecting 75% of punitive damages towards improving health care. This funding will support better training for healthcare workers and increase staffing levels, aiming to reduce the risk of future malpractice incidents. But State Senator Carrie Hamblin says the problem is with insurance companies.
Because we have insurance companies that are charging doctors exorbitant premiums for their medical malpractice. But then we also have insurance companies who are not committing to taking care of people who have been victims of medical negligence.
She says that while there is no definitive solution at this time, ongoing discussions are necessary to find the best outcome for all parties involved. And doctors say if there's no change, the situation will get worse. GiAndrea Hernandez, News 22. The bill is currently pending in the Health and Public Affairs Committee of the New Mexico State Senate. This legislative session is set to end on April 11th. Las Cruces High entered the postseason without a loss. Against Los Lunas, they played like a team, protecting a perfect record. From their first drive, the Bulldogs set the pace, racking up touchdowns and controlling momentum on both sides of the ball, beating the Tigers 49-29 to keep their undefeated record.
We don't play to expectations, we play to process, and that's really what we focus on is really these guys understanding this is what it takes, right? We have big goals, but we can't achieve those goals today. All we can achieve on this play is going and doing my process the best that I can do it. And if we stack those enough, then we're going to have a great opportunity to win at the end of the day.
Lopez says the team's success has come from strong leadership, such as the play of Carlos Gamboa on defense.
Everybody we play, we have this mindset where, we don't care who we play. We're gonna dominate every play and just focus on our process and keep thriving.
Out here on the same field they've been grinding on since August, the Las Cruces High Bulldogs have showed that consistency that has led them through the entire season. The coaches say that their hard work and perseverance has been their motto, and that definitely showed this past Friday night.
Our guys understand that our thing we've been preaching all years is not how you start, it's how you finish. And so, yeah, we've started great. We're in a great position right now, but it doesn't mean anything if we don't go out there and finish. And so that's the mentality, and I think our fans and everybody expect the same thing, to go out and finish.
Now, Las Cruces moves on to the quarterfinals, hoping to add another W to their shiny record. Still the top seed, and still chasing their first championship appearance since 2013. GiAndrea Hernandez, News 22. The streets of downtown Las Cruces came alive with rhythm and soul as the Desert Stompers took the stage at the Mirror Festival, bringing classic jazz to the heart of southern New Mexico. Formed out of NMSU Music Department, the Desert Stompers are no stranger to local fans, but their reach is growing.
So now here we are. We've been to California. We're playing a lot more in Las Cruces now, and getting our name out in the community. And people are asking. We're getting calls for gigs and stuff now. People want us to play at their events.
The band has recently performed at 2 major jazz festivals, the Evergreen Jazz Festival in Colorado and the Monterey Jazz Bash in California, earning praise for their energy and authenticity. From playing small gigs here at NMSU to packing large crowds at top-tier jazz festivals, the Desert Stompers are proving that a student-led group can make a national impact. At both festivals, the band played multiple sets, spotlighting their skill and passion for early jazz. Their blend of the trumpet, clarinet, tuba, and swing rhythms brought festival goers to their feet.
I love the audience. If you don't have an audience, you don't have sound. Although through an audience, people dance, people start clapping, and that's the best part, when people start dancing to what you're performing.
With more performances lined up and growing support, the Desert Stompers are hitting the right notes and putting NMSU's music program on the map. Even though they've had some success and their fan base is growing, they know the music business is tough, and they're constantly reevaluating their future. At home or on the road, the Desert Stompers are keeping the sound of jazz alive, one stomping solo at a time. GiAndrea Hernandez, News 22.